So hey, haha. The last time you saw me, I was crying. So let me talk about that for just a second. And then we'll move on to better things. But I know a lot of people, I know that a lot of people saw that video, and a lot of you reached out to me while I was at a time when I was feeling really alone and lost and sad. And you reached out and showed me that you're supporting me and rooting for me. So I just wanted you to know that it did not go unnoticed at all. And thank you. But I just wanted to also let you know that I'm not there anymore. But it's obviously no secret then that my spring hasn't really sprung the way that I was expecting or would have hoped for.
Spring, spring, sweet scented spring, loveliest time of the year. Oh, let us away to skip and play, for the spirit of spring is here. Awake, awake to its fairy ring. Hark, let's respond to the call of spring.
You know, I had a whole video planned too, you know, before life knocked me upside the head. It was, you know, very much in that vein as well, you know, the whole frolic of springtime, joy of new birth and all of that stuff. But we all know how my springs really turned out so far.
Oh, gentle, gentle springtime rain, floating earthward once again. Soft, misty dew from clouds on high, a moistening link twixt earth and sky, to drink thy freshness never fail. All hail to springtime, hail, hail, hail.
Just like Pluto, I took it for a while. But also just like Pluto, I didn't take it for long.
Let us rejoice again. Oh, dance to springtime's joyous calling.
Yeah, that's how you do it. So it took the support of people like you to get me off my butt, to get me in the fighting spirit, to get me going again, and to make me feel like I can do this. But I still don't go out. I still kind of shut myself in around here, and I'm kind of turning into a recluse, you know, a little hermit boy. But I mean, as I'm about to show you, I can never really feel alone for very long. It's never quiet for very long. Hello, Mr. Kitty. Hello, Mr. Kitty. Kitty. Oh, look. It's a gathering. Oh, Mr. Kitty. Mr. Kitty. Oh, hello. Where are you going, Mr. Kitty? Mr. Fritzy. I think this is what they call the swarming. So I'm not really alone. I have my cats. And I am spending a lot of time with them. I'm spending a lot of time with them. I'm not taking any time, this unexpected time that I have, I'm not taking it for granted at all. Not with them. They're old. But the fact of the matter remains that they're just cats. I'm getting a little stir crazy. I may be a little crazy. A little bit crazy. But at least I don't go throwing my cats at people. Not yet, anyway. So, this little stir craziness, this little burst of energy that I'm currently experiencing is new. And I'm waking up and I'm moving on. Like I said, I'm not staying where I was. So don't worry about me. But this bit of manic energy that I'm experiencing, it got me outside again in my backyard for the first time in a bit. I was supposed to do stuff out there. Remember, I had a date with my backyard. Remember? I'd like to say that I had a hand in any of this, but it seems like a magical fairy came along, not myself, and fixed it all up for me. But look here. This is new. This is encouraging. This wasn't here a few days ago. Trees are blooming, bushes are blooming. Feels like a rebirth of sorts. And I'm following suit. And this cat here, you know, it's time for him to come back outside. Right? Right, Mr. Shadow? But not this one. Not yet. He's bad. He's being punished. You can come out. You can come out when you decide that you can behave. And until then, you can sit there and watch and cry. There's the magical fairy himself.
Really?
But he was gracious enough to do all this stuff that I said I was going to do myself. On my behalf. Isn't that kind of him? Do you have something to say to represent your kind and generous
Smash
nature?
food.
On that note, bye-bye. So it is time to dust this little baby off. And you know what? Nobody, and I know this, nobody is going to do that for me. So I won't be getting out of that chore. And that will be just another one of the things I'll be doing this upcoming week. Whoa. So much to do. Stop trying to get out of everywhere. And just like that cat, I'm just itching to get outside, but there doesn't seem to be a whole lot to do out there. Thanks to that magical fairy that you saw. He's gonna kill me for saying that more than once. But anyway, he is, in more succinct terms, my rock. And another reason that I don't feel alone. He's been here for me through the worst, and let me tell you, it's been the worst. And he's still here. Kudos to him. Yeah. The thing is that he's taken a lot of my chores away from me, so I don't have to do them, but now I don't need to do them, and I find that this burst of energy that I'm currently experiencing just ends up kind of annoying the people around me.
What did the devil is that? Ah. Come on, get out of here! You dog pest!
I don't talk a lot. I talk.
It's not about talking. It's about coming in here and doing it.
So, I moved on to other things. I got started with the two most important things that I was supposed to do first. And right on time and right on schedule. Just barely. I'm done. I'm done. I'm really done. See? The date there too? Early. I've had a busy day, you know. I saw a lot of dancing girls, but I'll tell you about that in a minute. The point is, it's done. 2 days early. I may be late by some people's standards, but I got it done on time. And you know what? I paid them too. Despite my current predicament. I think that's pretty good. I think I'm on the right track. I think I'm on the ball. Finally. See? Yes, so many questions. Do you think it's covered by this one sheet of paper? No. So, I guess I'm just gonna have to just do it. Click. Click. Come on. Finally. Yes. So much information just to get here. So much clicking. Useless information. Now I get to enter the real information. The information that's going to get me benefits, I guess. I've never been here before, really, so. Especially not in this automated system that they're doing right now, so. I can't share this with you, though, because it's private. It's none of your business. So we have to say adieu for now, but the point is to show you that, yes, I am doing it. Yes, I am getting up, and yes, I am moving forward. And here I am. Just a day prior to the cutoff limit when they start to get mad at you and threaten to cut off your benefits. But shh! I still did it. And bam! There it is. My proof. My confirmation number and everything. So, suck it, government. I did your bidding. So, yep. I got my chores done. I got my goals accomplished for the week. The two most important things to do. Baby steps. Now on to next week is when I start to wrangle my finances in order. and my resume. On to the next. So let me tell you where this all started, actually, because it's not anywhere that I told you about yet. It's actually all about what I'm about to tell you. It all begins and ends with one special little girl. Several little girls, actually, but one especially in particular. My little cousin Bella. See, it was right after I finished and edited and put together my last video when I was feeling pretty low after, as you can imagine. And but the next morning I got up and I went to see my cousin Bella dance at the Sanderson Center. And I'm not going to get into all of the emotional epiphanies that I had sitting there in that seat, but I'll tell you, you know, on top of watching Bella, who was just amazing and quite a little 8-year-old inspiration of her own, flipping her legs up over my head. She told me what it's called, but I can't remember. And she'll probably be bothered that I can't remember what it's called, because she's very particular about that she could do it and what it was. But it's like, you know, she goes, whoosh, and her legs, right over her head and on back onto the floor. And I'm like, oh. So, you know. It was, but on top of that, I saw, you know, all these little girls and all these little boys too, little gay boys. I mean, I'm assuming they're gay. I just assume. I don't know for sure. I didn't ask them. And there was this girl as well with Down syndrome up there, and she was just as good as the rest of them. And she was following everything and doing everything. And I see all these people with adversity and challenges, and some that I can identify with, and some that I can't. But they all are up there doing what they want to do, doing what they love, and they are good at it. And then there's Bella. So when I was not the same person when I left as when I walked in that theater that day. Thank you, Bella. Well, speaking of Bella, let's hear what she had to say. Before I left, I caught her in the hall, and like a little celebrity, I got my little backstage interview with her. So I just saw you dance. Yeah. And you did a really good job. I'm really proud of you.
Thank you.
And I want to know the answer to a question. I don't know, what's your favorite part about performing today?
I don't know.
You don't know? What's your favorite part about dancing in general?
It's fun.
It's fun?
Yeah.
And you're good at it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
And I hope you do good today in the finals.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
So thank you, Bella, for the interview, and thank you for being such an inspiration to me because, well, let me tell you, when I left and went home, of course, I wanted to dance myself. But I had no outlet, really, because I was still... so I still needed that extra push. And let me tell you, I got it. See, I was a little whirlwind of busy and for a couple days, but so I missed it for the first couple days. But on Wednesday, let me tell you, I heard about Madonna's new contest. Now, I don't know if this is actually a real thing anymore or not, because, you know, it's Madonna, and as well, it's not really been mentioned anymore. And I heard about this other little app or something, TikTok, and it may only be for that app, but I don't know. It was enough for me to hear that she was announcing a contest where you can dance to her new song and hashtag it on the interwebs, and she might put it on her page if she thinks it's one of the best ones. So that's all I needed to hear, and I got going. And you may or not have seen it. It's a special video. I haven't shared it all around yet, but I will. And especially maybe for you, you got a little surprise if you made it this far in the video. But I digress. That I made my Madonna Cha-Cha-Cha challenge. The Medellin Cha-Cha-Cha challenge video, I made my own. And I put it on Twitter, and I put it here on Facebook. And who knows what'll happen. But let me tell you, it was a lot of work. And I still am not walking properly. This is what the after effects look like. All that dancing. The stairs are a pure pleasure. So I danced, and then I hurt, and then I made a video. And then that should give me enough of a break so I can rest up and get ready for starting all over again tomorrow with all those things that I have to do. But until then, I got a little surprise for you. So you remember that video I was talking about? That video challenge thingy I did? Well, if you haven't seen it yet, just stick around, because I have it right here for you. I'm going to show it to you right now, because I want as many people to see it as possible. So, because, you know, it was a lot of work. It was a lot of work. It was 12 hours. It took me 12 hours non-stop from beginning to end, from conception to all of that blah, 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 to coming up with it, to dancing, to editing, to picking all the stuff out and editing it all together. 12 hours. And I was exhausted. And 2 days later, I'm in such pain and, agony. But that's not why I do it. Do you know why I do it?
It's fun.
That's right, Bella. And you know what else? Madonna taught me to be myself. So I thought I'd bring as many of myselves as possible to the table. As you're about to see. Sit back and grab a cold beverage and enjoy. Please do what I'm about to show you. I'm especially proud of it. Did I miss the challenge? Did I miss it? Did I miss it? Oh.
Slow down the heartbeat. down, puppy.